Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my favourite Rolex watches. This is the Rolex Submariner date, known as the Bluesy, in the most gorgeous stainless steel and gold. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll find photographs, pricing, technical specifications. Of course, if there's anything else you'd like to know, then please just give me a call directly. Now I know that many of you watching these videos on YouTube will be watching videos sometimes that are months or even years old, so we're in August 2020 and of course the watch is available today, but it might not be by the time you actually get to watch this video. But don't worry, we'll try and get more of these beautiful watches in. Now this watch, like all of our watches here at Edinburgh Watch Company, we only buy the best of the best. They have to have full sets. We prepare them absolutely beautifully, and this one is in absolutely lovely condition. In fact, this is a Scottish watch. It's had just one owner from new, and it was bought in 2007. It comes complete with the outer sleeve, the outer box, the hang tags, the instruction manual, the chronometer certificate, and everything. When we got the watch, of course, it's now 13 years old. We sent it away to our watchmaker, the movement came out, it got stripped, it got rebuilt. While that was happening, we also polished the case and the bracelet, and it's now all back together. It's been pressure tested, it's keeping to chronometer standards, and it's just an absolutely lovely example of this watch. Now this is what I'll call the classic Submariner. It is one that has the original 40mm case size, the slightly narrower lugs. It is the newer generation of bracelet, which has the gold running through the clasp. Unlike the new model, the 2010 onwards, when they brought out the maxi case, the glide lock bracelet, the larger hour markers, and of course the ceramic bezel. So lots of changes, but each to their own. I like the new one, but I probably love this one. What I like about this particular watch, and I've seen a few of them now, sometimes we get them from the 1990s, and what's happened is the lovely blue dial has started to go purple. And this one has done just that, and they all sort of started off blue, and it is blue, but it's just when you catch it in certain lines, it's a really dark bluey purple. It's absolutely knockout. It's a nicer color, I think, than perhaps the new one, and it's really, really lovely. This one is a really great example. A little bit of play on the bracelet as you'd expect through time, but aside from that, it's absolutely gorgeous. So the watch itself, as I mentioned earlier, it's a 40mm case size, it's automatic, it's what Rolex call a chronometer, so it performs to within -4 to +6 seconds per day. It is of course, however, a tool watch. It's a diver's watch, that's what it was built for, and therefore it will take you down to 1,000 foot, so it's definitely a watch you can wear for all occasions. Let's go and have a slightly closer look at it just now, and you can see just a little bit more about this detail I've been covering. So here we go. Now of course you'll see through this video we're going to be doing some macro shots as well, so you can appreciate all angles, but this just gives you a bit of a top-down view of it. So the bezel itself here is actually made out of 18 karat yellow gold. The bezel insert is aluminium, and it's a really nice condition one as well. It's pretty well flawless. There's no significant scratches on it. I think it just shows how well this watch has been looked after. But it's the dial, and I'm not sure how well the camera will pick the color of this dial up, but it's absolutely lovely, and you almost like get shading across the dial as it goes from blue to purple. And then you've got the contrast here of the Rolex crown at the top, and then the Oyster perpetual date writing, and then as you go further down the dial, it's got Submariner date, 1,000 foot, superlative chronometer, and officially certified. So it's just the most beautiful dial. Quite a nice lume you'll get off it. In fairness, probably the newer models are slightly better, but that's not the reason why people will buy these watches. Now, this one, of course, is a lot less expensive than the new one, but it's not always about price. Our customers, many of our customers actually want this classic look Submariner. So it's made out of what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel, and so very, very good quality. On the side of the case there, and that gives you a slight indication of its thickness as well. This is all polished, and then when we go onto this side here, again you've got that polished look to it. And the crown here is actually in solid 18 karat gold. You can see it has the Rolex logo there. and it actually screws in, this actually screws in tight, and so it's actually pushing the crown against the side of the case, and that will ensure that this is waterproof down to 1,000 foot. The bezel on the top here is what we call a unidirectional bezel, so you can see me turning it there, and I can't turn it back the other way. And this, of course, this is designed for divers who want to monitor the amount of air in their tank. In fairness, I found it quite useful for parking meters. You can actually just set the arrow where the minute hand is and see if you've got 30, 40, 50 minutes left. It's got quite a practical function there too. Now the bracelet this is mounted on, the Submariner, is on an oyster bracelet. So you can see here, polished on the side there, and then here you have the stainless steel satinized look to it, and then the 18 karat gold running all the way through the middle. Now I mentioned earlier that around about probably 2002, 2003, the earlier models of this was all stainless steel. But this you'll see here has the 18 karat gold running through it, and then the Rolex crown there, which has still got plenty of depth to it, which is telling me this is not a watch that's been worn a lot and polished a lot. It's really quite a thick crown. Now to ensure that this watch doesn't come off when you don't want it to, there's also a safety clip that goes over the top there, and just make sure it's fine for you. If we look along here, you can see these little holes here. This just means that the watch can be micro adjusted just to get it right for you. But if we're seeing you in person or we're mailing this watch to you, we always look trying to understand what your wrist size is, and so hopefully you can just pop it on your wrist. The clasp here is in pressed steel. The newer ones are in solid steel, but again, it's perfectly, fit for purpose. So I think overall, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful looking watch. Let me just go show you what it looks like on the wrist now. Now my wrist size is an 8-inch wrist, so this is actually perfect size for me with its 40mm case size. It just works really well. What I think is nice about this watch is it's relatively slim. I just hold it up to the camera there, you can get that perspective there, really quite slim. It's not going to fit underneath all shirt cuffs, it depends on how tight it is, but it's by all means not a big chunky watch. And there you are, you can see it on the wrist there. Very, very nicely proportioned. I absolutely love these narrower case lugs. The color combination of the steel, 18 karat yellow gold, the beautiful blue dial, the blue bezel, and of course that gold and gold here, I think just works so well. And the bracelet, absolutely gorgeous bracelet, it really is. So there we are. The Rolex Submariner date. The model number of this one is the 16613. Just to recap, 2007, full set, box and papers, warranted until 2022, and just an absolutely lovely example. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video. We've shot hundreds of videos, and it might be that you're looking for a watch that we videoed before, and that might help you in maybe deciding whether it's one for you. But we'll have lots more videos coming along soon. And if you're watching this on YouTube today and you'd like to see some more of our videos, then why not just click there and subscribe to our channel. We're always looking for feedback as well. We're trying to make these videos better and better for you, so please share your comments. If we can make any changes for you, then we will do. But we've just been gradually going through the years trying to make them better. So you can see we've got the camera coming down today, and then you've got the camera giving me the mug shot there. Sorry, I can't change that bit for you, but hopefully it's useful for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you're on Instagram and Facebook, why not give us a follow there as well? Come and join the Edinburgh Watch Company community. We love our watches like you do. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.